Yo, what is good, amigos? It's just me, Dom. Welcome back to another video. I'm so happy that you're here and that you're watching this video because that gives me watch time, and yeah, that's really important. Everything has a story. It's really interesting, but everything has a story. Literally, there is a story for your door, there is a story for your mom, there is a story for your dog, there's a story for your pencil. Everything has a certain story. And today I want to tell you a story about this little object here, which is a emoji. Here, this is a smiley badge, and it has a really nice story, and it's really a heartwarming story. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and listen to it. Once upon a time, when I was a senior in high school, I was very often in a bad mood because YouTube didn't work out the way I wanted to. All the tasks and the exams, and I wasn't really the best student. Plus, I really wanted to date Laura, who's my girlfriend now, but back then she wasn't, and I really wanted to date her. So that put me in a bad mood. Plus, there was other love life issues. So I was very often in a bad mood. I don't know exactly when. I think sometime in the fall or in winter. I don't know. I was going home from school, and I was in a bad mood, in a shitty mood. I was thinking that fuck, my YouTube channel isn't working out the way I wanted to. I just got a bad grade in high school, so that I was in a fucked up shitty mood, and I was sitting there on the underground going in the dark tunnel, and almost before I got off the underground, I looked down on the floor and I saw this little badge smiling back at me on the floor. It wasn't like in the movies when in a movie someone is really depressed and all of a sudden like someone smiles at them or finds something like this, and the world becomes happy and they become happy. It wasn't like that, but it was very close to it because it gave me like a really warm feeling and a really like internal happiness and maybe hope, or I can't really describe the feeling, but it was sort of telling me that, hey, don't worry, there are many smiles in the world, and everything's gonna be okay. It's just temporary, this fucked up mood of yours. And so I picked it up and put it in my wallet, and it was sitting in my wallet ever since. And I recently got it out of my wallet and put it on my bag. Sometimes happens things like this to me, which I feel like is sort of the presence of God, or it's him talking to me. And I know a lot of people aren't Christians and the believer, but I feel like this is the way God talks to us. It's not like you hear voices in your head, maybe sometimes, but if you hear voices in your head, I'd rather go to the psychiatry. But when things like this happen, that you feel like that you got a message through an object like this, or through a sentence you read in a book, those are the times when he talks to you. And this was one of the times then when I felt like yeah, it's from him, and it really, well, it cheered me up a little. Let's just say that. So yeah, this is the story of this smile emoji. Probably the person who lost it because of this pin on the back of it. It's really not good because it easily comes off. So I had to like super glue to my bag, and I just rip it off. Anyways, so I just wanted to tell you this story because I feel like it's a really real life story, but not an everyday story, and I thought I'd just share it with you. So I hope you enjoy it, and I don't know, I encourage you to just look into your life and look into the things that happen to you. And even if you don't think it's from a greater power, but realize these things, that when something like this happens to you, it's not an accident. It's for a reason. I think that's my message for you for today. And well, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and if you subscribe to my channel, I will be really happy, and I won't have to find things like this to have a happy mood. Anyway, it was just me, Dom. And remember, stay tuned, stay alive, and stay well. And until I see you next time. Bye bye, and have big smiles.